Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be talking about the LD units that are going to be featured in the Prish and Una banners who shall be receiving a rework and their C90s, which is going to be Fran and Celes. Now, there are probably a good amount of players that probably have both of them or one of the two, and to those you are pretty much going to be getting a free upgrade, and that's about it. But for any player who just recently started or is a brand new player, this video is definitely going to be more for you because you will have a better idea as to whether or not it will be worth chasing for either of these two LD units. So we're going to be talking about all of that in this video. So let me know what your plans are going to be for those who do not have any of these two LD weapons down in the comment section below, if you're going to be worth chasing them or not. And for those who already have them, do let me know what you are excited about with these two characters upgrades. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we'll first start off with Celes's rework to her skill 1, which turns into a 4-hit Magic Brave plus an HP attack 3 times that deals 50% splash damage and increases Brave by 30% of the HP damage dealt after each HP attack. She also inflicts the Ice Resist Down debuff to all enemies for 4 turns after the first HP attack. Her skill 2 turns into a 6-hit Magic Brave plus an HP attack 2 times that increases Brave by 30% of the HP damage dealt after each HP attack. She extends her attack up buff to 6 turns, has instant turn rate, and doesn't increase the turn count unless being used as a friend support or during the summon phase. Now, her LD extension turns her LD ability into a 4-hit AoE Ice Magic Brave plus an AoE HP attack 4 times that increases Brave by 50% of the HP damage dealt after each HP attack except for the last. Her Magitech Ice Block Trap attack increases Brave gain to 200% of her initial Brave and turns into a 6-hit Ice Magic Brave plus an HP Trap attack 2 times that allows for 150% stolen max Brave overflow. With her C90, it turns her EX ability into a 2-hit Magic Brave plus an HP attack 6 times that recovers Brave based on 30% of the HP damage dealt after each HP attack. Her Rune buff adds a party 20% Brave and HP damage delta. Her C65 got extended to 7 turns and adds a 10% party stolen max Brave overflow up and a 20% party Brave damage cap up. Now we're looking to Fran with her rework to her skill 1, which turns into a 8-hit ranged Brave plus an HP attack 2 times that deals 50% splash damage. The plus version is a 4-hit ranged Brave plus an HP attack 4 times that allows for 180% stolen max Brave overflow and deals 50% splash damage. Her skill 2 is a 9-hit distributed AoE ranged Brave plus an AoE HP attack 2 times. The plus version deals a 3-hit AoE ranged Brave plus an HP attack 4 times that deals split HP damage and inflicts the attack down and magic attack down debuffs by 10% to all enemies for 4 turns. Her HP attack plus command now becomes a 1-hit AoE ranged Brave plus an HP attack. Her LD extension turns her LD ability into a 4-hit AoE ranged Brave plus a single target HP attack 4 times that deals 20% splash damage after each HP attack. With her C90, her EX ability becomes a 5-hit AoE ranged Brave plus an AoE HP attack 2 times. The plus version is a 5-hit AoE ranged Brave plus an AoE HP attack 4 times. Her EX buff adds a 30% party Brave damage up and a party 20% HP damage up, and finally her C65 got extended to 5 turns and adds a 20% party attack up and a 20% party Brave damage cap up. So is Fran and or Celes worth chasing for in the upcoming BT banners? Now Fran, we're going to start off with her. She is going to be on the Prish banner, and Fran does get some good upgrades to make her a little bit more of a character to possibly have in your party to take advantage of the debuffs that she inflicts, and that's going to be the thing about her, and it's still going to be a thing that is going to continue along with her, is that she she is a solid debuffer because of the one specific debuff that she has, which is the Vieira's Punishment. Now, previously, at one point, it would only go up to 5 stacks with that debuff, but now, once you get it to 10 stacks, you get yourself a good amount of things within that debuff. So you get like defense down, attack down, max brave down, magic attack down, speed down, brave damage resist down, ranged resist down, HP damage resist down, and then brave gains down. It's a very solid debuff to have. But like, is it honestly worth chasing for? It really just depends if you are wanting to take advantage of this debuff, either by maybe if you're lucky, finding a friend support Fran, which I mean was a thing when she did get her LD weapon, but not really anymore. Honestly, you were probably going to be using Fran more as a call ability than anything. So if you do manage to get her LD weapon along the way while you are pulling for Prish, then you know, building her up would not be a bad idea, so you can take advantage of that debuff that she inflicts. And again, you will probably be using her more often than not as a call ability rather than actually having her on your team. Now, when it comes to Celes, Celes becomes a much better tank where we stand currently in Global Default, but she does get a little bit overshadowed with some of the other upcoming tanks during the Shinryu era, where they get some very solid upgrades, and more than likely you're probably going to be using those tanks over Celes. But one thing to note is that if you are planning on pulling on the Yuna banner, or if you already have Celes's LD or just her entire kit in general, best believe that in the future, when she gets another rework, an FR, and a BT weapon, she becomes so much better. So like, when you look at Celes, like, are you needing a character that is able to absorb magic brave damage? Are you needing a character that is able to heal, that is able to reduce brave and HP damage onto your team, that is able to counter every time that an enemy attacks? It really just depends if you are needing a tank like that, or if you are wanting to wait for other tanks later on. Let's take example Owen, whenever he gets his C90 and his rework, or let's say Gladio, or any other future tanks during the Shinryu era that become much more stronger with their future reworks and whatnot. It just depends, like, if you're wanting to use Celes now, or if you're wanting to hold off until like other tanks decide, or whenever other tanks do get their reworks and whatnot. But like, overall in general though, for those who already have Celes's kit, best believe you're gonna get yourself a nice free upgrade, because like, she does become a much better tank. But is she worth chasing for? I'm going to say, if you already have other tanks, and if you already feel comfortable enough with those tanks, I would say just hold off on chasing for Celes's LD or whatever it is that you are missing, or just in general her kits, and just wait until her future rework. And with the release of her FR and BT, you're gonna get a much higher value out of Celes. So but yeah guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below for these two LD characters that are going to be featured alongside with the upcoming BTs. Let me know if you are going to be chasing them, or if you already have them, you know, you're just gonna take the free upgrade, whatever it is. Do let me know down in the comment section below. But other than that, that's gonna be it. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next one.